The appearance of this channel in your life signifies a turning point, an opportunity to discover and recognize your own worth. Possibilities you once deemed small will gradually expand, propelling you towards success. You too carry an extraordinary story within you. No matter how much you strive, this star within you continues to grow. Every challenge you have faced has made you stronger and more resilient. The trials you endured did not break you, rather, they unveiled your inner strength. Now is not the time for silence. It is time to share your story and let the power it holds illuminate the world. Every voice that tried to suppress you was, in reality, crying out its own desperation. Your story is no longer just yours. It has become a beacon of inspiration, a light guiding anyone seeking their path in the darkness. It will serve as a guide to help others discover their stars. Their schemes are not random or rushed. They are meticulously crafted. They construct a labyrinth around you, designed to gradually enclose and erode your strength while extinguishing your hopes. With fabricated stories that hover on the edge of truth and masterfully crafted rumors, they aim to isolate you by casting a veil of uncertainty around you. Their moves are not just simple outbursts of anger, but evidence of internal decay that consumes even themselves. The despair echoing in their minds transforms them into shadows, manipulating those around them. Every opportunity, every connection they seize becomes a tool of threat, cloaked in a deceptive mask, hiding their true intentions. They do not hesitate to shift the weight of their own failures onto others to protect themselves. Realize that the burdens created by opposition are not yours to carry. Dark schemes and malicious intentions merely reflect their own lostness and inner void. Their desperate quest for power is a sign of the light they once held but have now lost. You, however, stand with a resilience they cannot reach. Even when storms press upon you, like waves crashing against a rock and breaking apart, the attacks aimed at you will dissolve and vanish. Each of their steps only makes their own inner darkness more visible, while you move forward with the brilliance of your inner light. Imagine a flame. When it burns in a dark room, shadows have nowhere to hide, and every corner is illuminated. This is the nature of your existence. The light within you exposes every hidden intention in the darkness and neutralizes it with the power of truth. However, remember this: your light not only dispels darkness, but also offers hope and guidance to others. Their attempts to extinguish your light are born out of their inability to reconcile with their own inner chaos. Yet, this is impossible. Your power derives from God's guidance and the divine plan. They may covertly search for your vulnerabilities, but in doing so, they only expose their own fragility. The unrest hidden behind their masks of false friendship is merely a reflection of their own exhaustion. But your light strips away all their masks, because the fruit of the light consists in all goodness, righteousness, and truth. Ephesians 5:9. You are the bearer of this light, and no darkness can ever conceal it. While they covertly search for your weaknesses, they unknowingly expose their own fragility. The restlessness hidden behind their masks of false friendship is merely a reflection of their own exhaustion. Yet your light removes all their masks, for the fruit of the light consists in all goodness, righteousness, and truth. Ephesians 5:9. You are the bearer of this light, and no darkness can ever remain hidden within it. Dear friends, it is no coincidence that I am sharing this message with you today. You too are a part of this light, and together we can create a stronger impact. By clicking the Super Thanks button on YouTube, you can help spread this divine message to more people. With a contribution of $20 or more, you not only become part of this mission, but also become a beacon of light for souls lost in the darkness. Sharing this message is not just our mission, it is also God's calling. For you are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. Matthew 5:14. Let us grow this light together. Your support will allow this light to shine brighter and guide more people toward truth. Thank you, and may you be blessed. Amid the confusion they create, your path becomes clearer. The mist they attempt to surround you with begins to dissipate, revealing a bright and open horizon ahead. You are part of a divine plan. As you walk your path, you will see that justice always finds its place. Each trial has been a moment of renewal for you. Every difficulty has taught you how to grow stronger. These experiences are not just a testament to your resilience, but also an example of hope for those like you. Those who sought to harm you only initiated their own downfall. You have always stood in a place they could not reach, and you will continue to do so. Your journey has not been in vain. Everything you've endured now serves as a guiding light for others. Every blow you've taken has contributed to building a stronger foundation, and now this foundation rises as a source of inspiration for others. Your journey is no longer just yours. It has become a symbol of strength for those who walk alongside you. Armed with the power of justice and truth, you lift not only yourself, but others as well. Every step of your journey is a reminder that there is always a light beyond the darkness. Walk forward with this understanding and continue to advance with the strength of this light. Every deceptive move and attempt to undermine you only strengthens the foundation you stand on. The false friendships they construct and the chaos they spread only fuel your determination. Every betrayal and trap they set for you ultimately paves the way for their own undoing. Their efforts do not operate on a single plane. Each one carries traces of their discomfort with a light they cannot comprehend. The inner strength you carry points to a depth they can never possess. Those who seek to destroy what they cannot have become lost in the mirror of their own weakness. Imagine a lighthouse guiding ships lost in the darkness, its light unyielding even in the fiercest storms. Your presence is just like that. The light you carry not only illuminates your own path, but also dispels all the darkness around you. Yet those who do not understand the source of this light try to control or extinguish it. The protection surrounding you, far beyond their reach, lies well outside their comprehension. This protection wraps around you like an invisible yet unshakable shield, solidifying your steps. While they attempt to block your way with their traps, this divine protection propels you forward with even greater resolve. Their plans, instead of creating obstacles for you, only reveal their own weaknesses more clearly. Each of their moves disappears in the presence of your light. While they remain trapped in their own shadows, your path becomes ever clearer. This power continues to guide you with a silent but unstoppable energy. Truth patiently awaits its time to emerge. The truths concealed within the mist will one day shine forth, just as the morning sun disperses the clouds to reveal a brighter day. The masks and illusions they build fall away one by one as you rise. For in the presence of truth, no darkness can persist. Shadows always search for a place to retreat, but under your light, no darkness can find a refuge. This journey is not just yours. It is a source of hope for everyone like you. The light you carry not only elevates yourself, but also uplifts those around you. Every betrayal and obstacle you faced has strengthened your resolve. While they sought to obstruct your path, They instead lost themselves in their own maze. This light you carry elevates you to a place no scheme can overshadow. Truth cannot remain hidden. The process may be slow and complex, but the outcome is inevitable. Truth always triumphs. Your strength and faith are the cornerstones of this process. Your journey helps not only yourself, but also others discover the light within them. Once lit, this light can never be extinguished. This is your story, a lighthouse guiding those who are lost and illuminating the darkness. As they construct traps to block your way, the protection surrounding you propels you forward, each time with greater resolve. Their plans, instead of creating obstacles for you, only make their own weaknesses more visible. Every move they make dissipates in the light that rises around you. While they become trapped within their own shadows, your path becomes clearer than ever. This power continues to guide you with a quiet, yet unstoppable energy. Truth reveals itself over time. The truth, hidden within the mist, eventually illuminates everything, much like the morning sun dispersing the clouds. The masks and illusions they have built fall one by one as you rise. For in the presence of truth's light, no darkness can remain. Shadows always seek a place to retreat, but under your light, no darkness can find refuge. This journey is not just yours, but also a guide of hope for all those like you. Your light becomes a force that elevates not only yourself, but also others. Every betrayal and obstacle you have faced has further solidified your steps. While they tried to block your path, they ultimately became lost in their own labyrinth. The light you carry lifts you to a place no scheme can overshadow. Truth emerges inescapably. Though the process may be lengthy or complex, the outcome is always the same. Truth triumphs. Your strength and faith form the foundation of this process. Your journey not only helps you, but also inspires others to discover the light within themselves. For once a light begins to shine, it can never be extinguished. This is your story, a lighthouse guiding those who have lost their way and illuminating the darkness. This journey is not something you chose, it is a calling of destiny. Only the strongest are entrusted with the responsibility of carrying this light upon their shoulders. The trials, betrayals, and attempts to discourage you are inevitable markers of the path you have walked. These moments require you to reaffirm your commitment to the truth, time and again. By overcoming each obstacle, you stand unshaken in the face of your adversaries' efforts. At that moment, the light of your purpose shines brighter than ever in the darkness, boldly declaring your strength and resolve. Not everyone around you has intentions as transparent as they seem. Some who stand by your side as friends harbor different plans behind the scenes. A quietly growing jealousy waits like a spark, ready to ignite. In their eyes, your inner peace and unwavering determination provoke a deep discomfort. This calmness that motivates you becomes a mirror, reflecting their shortcomings. To them, your existence becomes a silent truth, highlighting their inadequacies, and they seek solace by avoiding this reality. However, their unrest only reveals the turmoil within their own being. Those who clash with your presence weave their plans in silence, turning every word into a weapon and crafting cunning schemes. They blur the truth, distort perceptions, and create false narratives to cast a shadow over your innocence. Their methods go beyond simple attacks, employing layered strategies designed to strike from multiple fronts. They spread rumors, undermine trust, and sow seeds of doubt in the relationships that bring you peace, drawing others into their chaos. Some even take these schemes to legal arenas, fabricating baseless accusations to plunge you into turmoil and test your resilience. Their ultimate goal is not only destruction, but a desperate attempt to weaken you, nourished by the shadow of their own inadequacies. Imagine a torch lighting a dark cave, exposing even the most hidden corners. This is what your light does. It not only illuminates your surroundings, but also unsettles those who choose to dwell in the shadows. This is why you are their target. The light you carry represents something they feel they can never reach. They see in you a strength they lack and futilely attack, believing they can take it from you. Yet this belief is nothing more than a self-deception. Dear friends, imagine trying to carry a burden that isn't yours. This weight might try to pull you down, but the divine strength within you will not allow it. This is precisely what those who stand against you attempt to do. They believe they can lighten their own load by placing the weight of their inadequacies on your shoulders. But this is nothing more than an illusion. Your light is not here to soothe the chaos within them. Rather, it reveals the true nature of that chaos. They twist their words and reshape narratives to serve their own agendas. They work tirelessly to cast you as the antagonist in the stories they create. Yet with every step they take, they only imprison themselves further in the depths of their own souls. Their anger and unrest burn like an uncontrollable fire within them. But remember this: the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Psalm 27:1. Your light illuminates the truth amidst their chaos. These words are here to remind you of the divine light you carry within and to help you nurture it. By clicking the Super Thanks button on YouTube, you can support this message reaching more people. Contributions of $20 or more not only make you a part of this mission, but also help shine a light for souls lost in the dark. Remember, every bit of support helps spread this divine message, allowing those in darkness to find their light. For the people walking in darkness have seen a great light. On those living in the land of deep darkness, a light has dawned. Isaiah 9:2. Let's make this light shine brighter together. Your thanks and support will continue to illuminate the shadows. Thank you, and may you be blessed. Their actions are a mirror of their weaknesses. Every accusation they direct at you is part of their attempt to conceal their own shortcomings. Yet, you stand tall, unshaken by their deceptive efforts. Every attempt they make becomes a silent confession of their true intentions. This confession reveals that their efforts to harm you are nothing more than acts of desperation. Your light defines the boundaries of darkness. You stand in a place they cannot reach, for your strength is rooted in the truth that resides within you. While they attempt to harm you, they inadvertently expose their own limitations. Your journey continues, not just lifting you higher, but also illuminating the path for others. As you move forward, guided by the power of truth, no darkness can obstruct your way. Their actions are born not out of strength, but out of fears they cannot confront. The schemes they devise are far from effective in bringing you down. Instead, they only expose their vulnerabilities. You possess a strength they cannot touch, for your power is grounded not in false narratives, but in an unshakable truth. While jealousy and anger drown them, the power within you dismantles their plans. Their every effort only serves to strengthen your resolve and fortify the core within you. Every step they take works not to fulfill their goals, but to affirm your determination. Think of a lighthouse guiding a ship through stormy waters. The light doesn't just pierce the darkness, but also reveals hidden dangers within the waves. Your presence is much the same. The light you radiate is not only evidence of your strength, but also a force that makes visible the shadows others attempt to hide. This is why they try every possible means to extinguish your light. But their efforts are in vain. Your light is free from the weight they cannot bear, and the darkness they try to impose on you cannot obscure your truth. Their methods are not straightforward challenges, but deeply insidious maneuvers. Like a trap hidden beneath leaves in a dark forest, their intentions are masked by a surface-level display of friendliness. They approach under the guise of offering help or expressing concern, yet behind these masks lies an entirely different agenda. They watch for the smallest sign of vulnerability or hesitation, seizing on those moments to twist them to their advantage. They use deceptive words, pretending to offer support, but once trust is gained, they spring the trap, revealing their true intentions. These actions, though appearing harmless on the surface, are driven by nothing but a desire to control. However, when you recognize these games and see the intentions behind the masks, their plans lose power. This awareness allows you to preserve your strength. Remember, your light continues to shine as a beacon. Their dark intentions are laid bare under its glow. No matter how hard they try, the weight they attempt to impose on you is merely a reflection of the burdens they cannot carry themselves. You stand tall, unshaken, and undeterred. Every deceitful word they speak becomes another brick in the wall of their own undoing. The structures they create are too fragile to bear the weight of truth. In time, these structures collapse, leaving only your steadfast presence. Like a lighthouse standing firm amid the storm, your presence illuminates all darkness around it. Deceptive words may appear as support, but once trust is established, they reveal their true intentions and set a tightly woven trap. These moves may seem harmless on the surface, but they are driven by a deeper desire for control. Yet, when you see through these games and uncover the motives behind the masks, you transcend their plans. This awareness strengthens your resolve. The depth of their fear underpins these deceptions. They believe they can maintain their existence behind masks, for the revelation of their true motives would bring their constructed illusions crashing down. As they attempt to encircle you with false narratives, they hope to reinforce their fabricated world. But the power of truth cannot be ignored. Truth grows quietly, gaining strength with every effort to suppress it. Each deceptive word they utter becomes another brick in the wall of their own undoing. The structures they build are too fragile to withstand the weight of truth. Over time, these structures crumble, leaving only your steadfast stance in their wake. Like a lighthouse standing firm amid a storm, your presence illuminates all surrounding darkness. Justice, like a river shaping stones over time, progresses slowly but with unstoppable momentum. The forces they cannot control have already begun to illuminate the paths of truth. The challenges you face expose the ineffectiveness of the dark clouds they have constructed. This process marks a turning point where truth achieves complete victory over darkness. Every word they distort and every lie they spread further reveals the ineffectiveness of their schemes.